is going on, my friends? Tomorrow we're finally going to be able to pick the ranked players that we've been grinding for weeks and weeks, and I hate to say it, but this grind was not worth it at all. Let's break down each player right now. I assume most people will be in the champ category, so you're going to be able to pick between 90 rated Njoku, Dallas Turner, and Jamal Charles. I'm going to look at each card right now and just kind of break down each of them just for the cards themselves. And then I'm going to really compare them to the competition that they're up against at their position. So right here, Jamal Charles, not a bad choice. 90 speed, 90 excel, 91 agility, 88 carrying. I mean, you guys see the rest of the stats there, but he would be a pretty fun card to use. Jamal Charles, I used to get him on fantasy all the time, so kind of a throwback for someone like me. But when it comes to our other running back options, I mean, we just got Eric Dickerson, which is on the best theme team in the game. He's comparable to Jahmyr Gibbs and Christian McCaffrey as well. But, you know, for a free card, at the end of the day, it's going to come down to what you need for your theme team. You need to be rocking a theme team. So if you need a running back, Jamal Charles is a fine option. He's going to have 93 speed, but he is going to get phased out the quickest between the three, in my opinion. Running backs usually, that's the position where they're kind of they'll just throw speed at some players. So I wouldn't go with Jamal Charles personally. He would be my third rated option. My second option here would be Dallas Turner. Again, gonna depend on your theme team, excuse me, but he's not a bad player. You know, on a theme team, if you have crystal players, he's gonna have 89 speed. But the base card right here, 86 speed, 89 excel, 78 strength. I like having a lot of strength on my DNs, kind of makes him more versatile to me. That in block shed with decently high power move and finesse, but I really look at strength and block shed for the most part. So he's definitely going to be an edge player. 87 tackle, 90 finesse, 85 power move with 84 block shed. You know, he's going to get those stacks that we're looking for. He's going to get, he's going to get edge threat elite, but he also gets double or nothing. He gets El Toro, so he gets instant rebate, obviously. So, you know, he gets the good abilities. It's not like he sucks, but there's just so many DNs, so many D tackles, edges that, you know, we just got James Harrison today. So I don't know. I'm not too sure if he's going to be the choice for anyone, but, you know, again, if you need D linemen on your theme team, you know, I'm posting like Seattle Seahawks gameplay here in a few days. You know, they would probably need a Dallas Turner. They don't need a Jamal Charles. The Raiders, they don't need, you know, really any of these guys. The one that the Raiders might need is David Njoku, which is going to be my top option. 6'4" tight end on a theme team. He's going to have 89 speed, but the base card here, 86 speed, only 73 strength, which isn't horrible, but not to die for either. 87 catch, 90 catch in traffic, 91 spec, 89 short route running, 88 medium, and 78 run block. When it comes to theme teams, he can definitely get to that short route, medium route run threshold at 90, which is nice. 6'4", he's not crazy tall, but he's not short either. He probably is going to play a lot like the Laporta card. Right now, I'm going to have Darren Waller at my tight end with my Raiders theme team, so this would be an upgrade from there. But when it comes to positions, you got to keep him at tight end, which is a bit unfortunate, in my opinion. He gets Slot-O-Matic, which is nice. He gets Route Tech, which is nice as a tight end. But other than that, I mean, there's nothing really else worth running on him. Maybe Short End Elite. I've heard good things about Short End Elite recently. But yeah, he's probably going to be the top option compared to, you know, their competition. You know, if we look at the tight end market right now, that's probably the one that is a bit dead at the moment. You know, Vernon Davis, 89 speed, but 2 million coins. Antonio Gates, 88 base speed, but he only gets Chargers theme team, so probably not very usable, but he's also 700k. Maybe that's the option that you would use instead of, you know what I'm saying, Njoku. Laporta, 6'3", 87 base speed. Not too bad. Taysom Hill, a little overpriced for my liking. Gronk is lower, but 85 speed. Parkinson, you know, 6'7", 85 speed. He's better than the Gauntlet card, which is kind of crazy. That's going for 2.5 million. So save your Gauntlet tokens. Tyler Warren is unbelievable. Probably my favorite tight end I've used this year at 86 speed. 6'6". So he's a little worse version of Park, but better base speed. So not nearly as many options at the tight end. So maybe Njoku is your choice there. But at running back, Let's look at running back for Jamal Charles over here. Right here, you're going to have Christian McCaffrey with the same speed. Can get any theme team, but he's 3 mil, so that doesn't make sense. Bijan, 800K. Doesn't really make sense there. Vidal, again, only Chargers theme team. He's 600K, so that's... Don't really like that. Genty just came out today, 90 speed, Raiders theme team, but again, 2.5 million coins. Gale Sayers, 1 million coins, so... You know, maybe you go with him, but like ETN's only 300K. It really just depends on how much you use your running back as well. You know, Eric Dickerson, who in my opinion is still the best running back in the game. I haven't used Ashton Genty, but Eric Dickerson is unbelievable. And Raiders theme team is pretty easy to craft. Whether you want to go all in and get the best of the best in that on that team or not, you can get 50 out of 50 very easily, especially with how many team builders we have. Rico Daddle's not great. Marshawn Lynch I do love a lot, but again, 500K, almost 600K. You know, but I like Derrick Henry at 300K. So it's like, I don't know. The more I look at it, the more I'm starting to think that maybe Jamal Charles is probably not horrible. But last but not least, like I said, it's going to come down to your theme team. So if you look at the edge rushers, you know, Michael just came out. I just call him Michael. I don't know how to say that. Hawked. I don't know. But he doesn't seem like a bad card for 400K. Jason Taylor. Lawrence Taylor's a dog. Myles Garrett's a dog. There's just a lot of edge guys right now. Like I said, it does help that Dallas Turner gets all the theme teams. So maybe that's a good option. But like I said before, it's going to come down to who your theme team is and what you need for that. For my theme team, like Raiders, I'm going to rank him Jamal Charles dead last. Dallas Turner in a close second place behind David Njoku. But let me know in the comments who you're going to take. Very curious because I feel like all these players are kind of meh, to be honest. So let me know who you're taking. Leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.